In his first address to the U.S.'s Department of State as the agency's new head, Marco Rubio didn't stray from the Trump administration's core message: America's needs will be put first.
In our republic, the voters decide the course of our nation, both domestically and abroad. And they have elected Donald J. Trump as our president when it comes to foreign policy on a very clear mission. And that mission is to ensure that our foreign policy is centered on one thing, and that is the advancement of our national interest.
Rubio hit the ground running on his first day as U.S. Secretary of State shortly after being sworn in. It came a day after the Senate gave him the green light in what was the first confirmation for a high-level cabinet official in the new administration. Before even taking the reins, Rubio and Trump already presided over major changes. Last week, Trump's aides asked dozens of senior diplomats at the Department of State to step down. This with the aim of replacing them with officials deemed more aligned with the new president's agenda.
There will be changes, but the changes are not meant to be destructive. They're not meant to be punitive. They're not out of... The changes will be because we need to be a 21st century agency that can move, by a cliche that's used by many, at the speed of relevance.
The new Secretary of State inherits a host of diplomatic challenges, including how to approach the war in Ukraine. Rubio has in the past suggested that both Moscow and Kyiv will have to give concessions to end the conflict and that Ukraine would have to give up territory. Meanwhile, the China hawk has labelled Beijing the US's top threat. Rubio's biggest challenge, though, will perhaps be navigating his boss's own direct, brash and unscripted approach to diplomacy.